Welcome to my messy bedroom. I would really love to get a workout in today. It is time. But I think I'm gonna do a mobility workout because I'm feeling tight everywhere. I haven't worked out in like almost 2 weeks. So my back, my lower back, my hips, they're all tight. And I'm not gonna lie, I spent the last 2 days just chilling out. I had a really great Christmas. How was yours? I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas. I really need to get this room in order because I cannot work out in a bedroom that is this messy. I have all my laundry that I have stacked up over there that needs to be put away. I have to make my bed. So the hubby is watching a game, which is a really good opportunity for me to get things that I want to get done. And usually before I work out, I always clean up my room, but I have to watch YouTube while I do it. Oh, look, my videos are on. I forgot. Speaking of that, I have it set to my second channel, Baking at Home with Shelly Lynn. I want to run it by an idea with you guys. So I did film the entire painting process of my paintings that I have over here in my room. And I don't know why I like video or recorded it all, but I did. And the first one that I did, I recorded 10 hours worth. The second one I probably have like maybe 5 hours worth. I was thinking about changing the name Baking at Home with Shelly Lynn to All Things Art with Shelly Lynn. So I was thinking about maybe start putting like nothing but speed art, like my cakes, my painting, coloring, all kinds of stuff like DIYs and all that kind of thing on that channel with no talking, just music. And seeing how that goes. I'm wondering if people would like that. I just kind of want to put my art out there without having to like really show my face or really have to talk or anything like that. So that's kind of like what's on my mind for this year. But I want to know what your guys' input, like, well, how do you think that would go? Okay, I found this one by Kelly's Corner. I've been kind of watching her a little bit. She's gonna do a whole house reset clean with me. So I'm gonna put that on while I clean this room. And I did just wash my sheets. So, I don't know, just thought you guys might want to know that.
Yeah. Frustration. I ain't really been feeling myself, but lately I've been taking time to reset. I'm molding my reality. Nobody can make me feel the way I do. Nobody can make me feel the way I do. I'm powerful. I'm standing tall and powerful.
I really got to clean this out. A lot of this stuff in here I don't even really use, so I think I'm gonna declutter some of this real quick. I think we're over the Mama Bear, Papa Bear outfits. I'm gonna keep all these tank tops and shorts in here though, and all of these t-shirts except for this one. I don't really wear this one anymore. Let's see what else. My husband buys me PJs every Christmas, so a lot of these PJs can be taken out. like 11 o'clock in the morning and I have yet to eat anything, so I just like scarfed down like 3 mini protein pancakes. Okay, so today I'm just gonna do a mobility workout just to get myself back in and ease my body into working out because it's been almost 2 weeks. And tomorrow I'm gonna do a 45-minute total body with dumbbells, and then hopefully after that I could go back into my normal routine.
Good morning, everybody. I am Chris, and today we are doing a 30-minute mobility, kind of a flow, because we're going to be moving through all of the moves today.
I've been spending so much time looking in the mirror, didn't even know who I'd be. I've been focusing so hard on being this way that there was no one around me. Now I know what it is to be fine. Now I take my time. With every step you take, it's easy to just fall apart. But if you walk away, you'll never heal inside your heart. So take one day at a time, start the climb. Feels good because you know now it's a start. Feeling open and renewed cause you know what you knew wasn't always the truth. Feeling ready for a change, if a change comes, you will still be you. Now you know what it is to take your time. Now you know you'll be fine. With every step you take, it's easy to just fall apart. But if you walk away, you'll never heal inside your heart. So take one day at a time, start the climb. Feel free because you know.
That was actually really good. I actually got like a little bit of a sweat going on. I kind of feel like I detoxed a little bit. I know today was a very light workout, but it was just enough that I needed. After over 2 weeks of, well, really a whole month long if you think about it, but these last 2 weeks I've been sitting nonstop at my easel, painting for hours on end, sitting and working on cookies for hours on end, and I was getting like pain in my lower back from sitting there at that easel for so long in awkward positions and whatnot. So it was nice to work out my flexibility and be able to like get a little good sweat in so that tomorrow when I go into a strength training workout, it doesn't hit me too hard. I feel like I can, I lubricated my joints a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in the shower and get ready for the day. And I also need to take my son to Ross because he got like a lot of money for Christmas and he wants to buy some new clothes, and I told him Ross is probably the best way to go because he could buy a lot for, you know, he could stretch his buck there. So we're not...
On that side a little bit.
Yeah, the villagers will like all this trash I'm getting out. Plus, they can have a book.
What are you guys doing? Can you guys do me a favor?
Yeah.
Get your laundry ready. I need to start your guys' laundry.
I needed to. I need my laundry.
I know. Get it ready for me, okay?
Okay.
So yesterday was a bust. We didn't get anything done that I wanted to. After we took my son to Ross, we really didn't find anything. He wanted to buy a pair of jeans. They didn't have anything in his size. Then we started looking for hoodies. They didn't have anything that he wanted. They had no shoes, no t-shirts, no nothing. So it was a bust. And then we headed over to Marshall's and he was able to find one pair of jeans. So that's all we were able to do. When we got home, I was already feeling kind of lazy, and then we were expecting a friend over to watch movies all night. So that's pretty much all we did. We watched the Final Destination 1 and Final Destination 2 and the new Aliens movie. They were all stupid. And then I ended up falling asleep. So that was our Saturday night. Not really much to film. I am not feeling motivated today, But I do want to get this workout in. I think that I'm not feeling motivated because it's already 10:40. But I know that I promised myself that I was going to get back into a routine with my workouts. And I know I'm going to feel better after this workout. So I'm going to try and put one in even if I don't finish the entire video. So generally, I don't work out with a t-shirt on. Generally, I work out with just my sports bra and my leggings. But because I'm recording myself, I am not about to take my t-shirt off for you guys. I am still feeling some pain in my lower back, so I might not be able to do the moves exactly how I would like to, but we are definitely gonna try.
Good morning, everybody. I am Chris, and we're doing a 45-minute full body workout.
I stay breaking my own limits, and I won't say I'm not gonna win it, 'cause this crown's made for me. You just wait and see. It's my moment and I own it. Stay in focus and I show it. You know I'm taking the night, feeling it right, stealing the light. And I stay loving myself, serving me well, as you can tell. 'Cause it's my moment. My moment. My moment. Oh. My moment. Oh. My energy's contagious, I'm the master of my fate. Conquering my fears, I'm in control and taking names. I just speak my truth.
I feel like it got me pretty good. I am sweating in this t-shirt. I feel like all of your strength starts with your core. So I do want to focus on that today, but I don't ever just do core workouts, because mainly like all of your workouts that you do focuses on your core. Like you have to have core muscles to do a lot of them, especially if you're like lifting your legs, you know, like when you're doing knee lifts while you're standing. Those kind of workouts really work out your core. When you're doing push-ups, that works out your core. Anytime that you have your legs elevated, that works out your core. But today I want to focus on it a little bit more because I feel like I'm losing my core strength. So here we go. We're going to do lower back.
And I stay loving myself, serving me well, as you can tell. 'Cause it's my moment. My moment.
I was only able to do the one round, which is fine. I feel like that was a good comeback, a good workout comeback. But I do feel proud of myself because like the muscle memory is still there. Even though I haven't worked out in like a really long time. Well, I say a really long time because 1.5 weeks is a long time for me. I'm used to working out every single day. But sometimes you need that reset. Sometimes you need to take that break. And especially when you're going through like a high stress time. Like I was so busy. I could not squeeze in a workout. I was so busy concentrating on filming and doing everything that I was doing in Vlogmas that I didn't have time to squeeze in a workout as much as I really wanted to. I just wasn't able to. But at the same time, it's okay to take those breaks because it kind of like resets your body. And maybe I can hit my next milestone within the next couple of months. So I'm ready to get back to going and starting all over again. That's another thing. I really don't set New Year's resolutions. I really don't do that. But I usually do have like a reset once January 1st or January 2nd hits. Like after the New Year's, that's when I go full in and get my body back in shape. I have noticed a big difference since I went basically an entire month without drinking, and it was unintentional. I didn't mean for it to happen. It just kind of happened on its own. And I noticed such a big difference with not drinking as far as my digestion goes. I got way less inflamed. Even my face thinned out from not drinking alcohol. So I think I'm going to go through the entire month of January and February and maybe even as far as March and April without drinking. I know that's really high expectation, so I'm not going to really like set that as a New Year's resolution, but it's going to be something that I am really going to try and limit for the next few months, and I hope that by my 42nd birthday that I'm going to feel the best I felt in years. So that's something to look forward to, I guess. Don't you hate it when you're doing laundry and you go into the dryer and you realize that there's still stuff in there? I cleaned out the pockets and I still find trash. Okay, well, before we get started on what I've got to do today, let's see what the old husband is doing. Oh, it feels so nice. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. Feels so nice out here. It's nice and warm, like in the 70s. Oh, look at you in your suit. Finally addressing the situation. This stuff has been sitting in this corner for a while, and he's finally gonna get rid of it all and clean up the yard and move some things around and make the yard look presentable. It actually doesn't look so bad, except for the grass does need to be raked. And right now he's getting rid of our water tank. A picnic bench that was given to us by a friend. We're finally going to move it into a spot where it deserves to be. Yeah, I think right there would be a good place. This is a brand new grill. I just bought it for him like maybe 2 years ago. We think we've only used it once, and it's already tore up because of the wind. The wind is brutal out here. That's why we don't come out here very often and clean, because there's really no point. And we can't even put any furniture on our patio because it'll just get messed up. But one day I do want to enclose this area, or even expand it and enclose it so that it's a little bit bigger and we can entertain out here. And we can make this little area nice so that we can actually set out tables and people could eat out here. One day maybe we'll be able to expand the grass area as well. And if you didn't know, you can get grass or turf like this. They sell it. It's like old, like fields, like soccer field or football fields. They sell it by the roll, and you could just nail it down into your dirt, and it'll stay in pretty good condition. It's been laying here since the beginning of summer, so it's lasted us for a long time. But we've gotten grass like this from like Home Depot, and it sucks. Like, don't even waste your money on that. Get the real stuff. It's more durable, it lasts longer, but you do have to clean it, especially if it's on dirt, and especially if you live in a windy area. One time we had a big like dust devil come in, and it got like shards of wood pieces. Kids were stepping on it and getting hurt. So you do have to like blow it off. You have to rake it, whatever it is to take to clean it up, to maintain it. Now on to something a little bit more exciting. I want to rearrange this bookshelf. Right now, it doesn't look so bad, but I want to fix it up. I'm probably going to end up doing my reset tomorrow, right before New Year's Eve. That way it's fresh for when my friends come over. But yeah, we're just going to do like little projects. So this is probably just one of the little projects that I'm going to be doing. I still want to clean my brushes and stuff, so we'll see how far we get. I feel like now that Vlogmas is over, I kind of lost my mojo. I'm a little lost, don't know what to do with myself. I was on this routine and now things have changed, so I'm trying to get back into a normal swing of things. Actually, I don't think that moment's gonna come until everyone is back in school and my husband goes back to work. I'm like lost in limbo right now. So I really hope that this video is motivating in some way. I've had to cut a lot out because it just didn't make any sense to the video. So I really don't know what this video is, other than I'm just trying to keep myself busy and catch up on little things. This is something that I've been wanting to do. It's not like it was in dire need of happening, but for the longest time, this bookshelf was my younger son's bookshelf. And so now I want to switch it up and make it more like an Emily's bookshelf, where I can make it her own. So that's what we're doing here. I don't have any expensive things, organizing bins or anything like that. I'm just working with what I have, which is fine with me. But I slowly but surely want to work on her room and kind of just like give her the room that I've always wanted, I guess. And I try to get her input while I'm doing this. So I always, you know, have her go through her things and decide what she wants to keep and what she wants to get rid of and kind of put her own flair on it. So even if it's not up to my expectations or how I would do it on my own, I want her to be able to put her own little flair in it, but also help her and guide her throughout the entire thing. So I'm just kind of giving you like an overall perspective. Usually I would cut and make it look more aesthetically pleasing as I'm going through this, but this time I just wanted you guys to see the entire process, including all the angle changes and moving the camera, just so you guys can get to see what it's really like when I'm filming a video. And that's another thing I want to mention. If you are feeling the way that I'm feeling right now, like you're lost in limbo, don't know what to do with yourself, but you want to get things done, I would say start with like small things like this where, you know, there's just a couple of things that you would really like to see change, and maybe that little change is gonna like make a big difference or like improve your quality of life, I guess. Then I say do it. I say start with little projects that take 30 minutes or less, and that's pretty much what I'm doing here. So one of the projects is this bookshelf, and then another project was that I wanted to clean my makeup brushes. So I'm going to be doing that later on in this video. But right now I just want to finish up this little area because I kind of want this to be like a little play zone for her Barbie area. So you have your little doggy crate, and what is that?
Something so they take the pets to home or to
so you could put your pet in there?
Yeah. Because there's like a little walk thing
right
there.
Okay. This is just the start of your collection.
Yep. The cat right there, the dog right there.
Okay, I think that's as much as we're gonna get done on your shelves for now. What I want you to do is go through all your stuff. I want you to clean up your room, including underneath your bed. Okay? Organize your room and make your bed, and whatever animals that you don't want on your bed, we could put up there.
Okay.
Okay? It's kind of a no-brainer of what I'm doing here. I'm just cleaning out my brushes, and I'm using this little machine that my husband gave me like last year for Christmas, or maybe it was my birthday. I can't remember, but it doesn't no longer spin. It's broken. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe water got in the mechanics. I'm not sure, but the little grooves are still useful. And I just really needed to clean my brushes, and I figured it was a good time to get these done. But I kind of want to go back to that New Year's resolution topic. I don't really set New Year's resolutions. I don't. And part of the reason why is because I don't like to be disappointed in myself if I don't complete that resolution. It's really hard to stay on track on one certain thing for an entire year. But what I can say is that I've been on a health journey and a health kick since my oldest was 2. So he just turned 16. So I'm 14 years in on this health journey. And so far I've been able to maintain a 40-pound weight loss. For a minute there, I was down 50 pounds, and now I'm back down to like the 40-pound mark. And I really don't like where I'm at right now. I feel uncomfortable in my skin because I know what it feels like to be in the 170s. Right now I'm 183 pounds, and even though I was at that weight for like a long time, it's not the same as it was when I first lost that weight. So right now, like, my focus is to take care of myself because I am in my 40s, and things are starting to slow down. Things are changing. My body is changing, and like, I want to keep as much of my youth as I can as possible. So right now I'm like super hyper focused on myself, and I know it might sound like I'm being self-absorbed, but sometimes you just need to be like that. You know, a lot of people are not going to understand what you're going through, and it's not going to make any sense to them no matter how much you try to explain to them what you're feeling or what you're going through. Sometimes they won't believe you. Sometimes they just can't understand because they're not living it, and maybe they just simply don't want to understand. Maybe they might feel like you're distancing yourself from them, but you're not. You're just trying to focus on yourself. And let me just tell you something. It is okay to say no. It is okay to take care of yourself and be focused on you for once, and not worry about what other people think about you or how they think that you feel about them. especially if you know in your heart of hearts that you haven't done anything to make them feel that way. But see, what happens is when you make a big change in your life, people take it as a personal insult, and it's so unfair that you have to feel guilty for doing something for yourself. They might even take it as far as using it against you for doing things for you, even if you didn't ask for it, and they'll completely forget everything that you've ever done for them as well. People sometimes forget that you also need support, and it's not always about them, and that sometimes you just need time to heal. With all of this said, if you have resonated with anything that I had just talked about, just know that if anyone truly understands what you're going through and they're willing to wait for you, those are the real people that you want in your life. But if they can't understand any of it, then it's okay to let them go if they need to go. Because it is not your job to take care of anyone else until you take care of yourself first. And for the love of goodness, do not feel guilty for taking all of the time that you need. How's it going in here, Emily? Good. You finished making your bed and cleaning your room?
Yep.
Everything is picked up off the floor?
Yeah.
Okay, good job. We had some extra bins, so I just told her to put her shoes in there. So now that her closet looks a little bit more organized. And then I didn't throw away the bins that were in her little shelf. So we have some like odds and ends stuff up there. So we just put the bins up here in case we might need them in the future. She has all of these animals that I would like to put up here at the top, or like install a hammock. So this is another project that I have to do, but I'm going to do it tomorrow because I'm like running out of time. So we had 2 containers about this size full to the brim, and this is all we have left, which is good. We're a little tamale'd out. We've been eating tamales almost every single day, but we still have a crap ton left over, so we need to get it all packaged into the little husk, and then we're going to throw them in the freezer. I still have some pork, and I still have a bunch of cheese, and I made a big pot of beans. I don't really know why we bought so much masa. I could have saved myself some money, but I think our intention was to share the wealth. It just never happened. Time got the best of us. My brother and sister, well, I should say my brother-in-law and my sister came over on Christmas Eve, and they helped us make like 4 dozen tamales, and we still had a crap ton left over. But we wanted to share it with other friends and family. We just never made it to it. A lot of our family and friends live kind of far from us, so we don't get to see a whole lot of them, hardly ever. But this year we made it to see Art's sister. And so we did take some to her, and then I got to go see my best friend Wendy, which she moved into her new place on October 1st, and I hadn't seen her in a really long time. In fact, I can't even remember the last time that we went down to go see her, period. I need to make more of a point to go down and visit her because she's one that's very neglected more than anyone else. So it was nice to be able to go down and see her. We were going to go and visit some other friends and take some tamales, but it just never happened. And so now we didn't want to waste all of this masa. It had been sitting in a fridge for almost a week. So we decided to just wrap them all up. And so I thought maybe bean and chorizo would be really good, but I didn't have money to go out and buy chorizo. So we just did bean with cheese and jalapeno. And then we made the rest of the pork ones, and then he made the strawberry ones, and we just made as many as we could until we ran out of husks, and then we just threw them all in the freezer. And then with the leftover masa that we had, we put in freezer bags, and we put that in the freezer as well for another time. So we're gonna have tamales for the entire year, which is good, I guess, because there's times when we're in between paychecks and at least we'll have some tamales to take out and cook. So what are you all doing for New Year's Eve? My New Year's Eve is gonna look so different this year. Usually I host a big party and it's a big shindig, but so much has changed, including finances. We just can't simply afford to throw one. So we're just gonna keep it kind of chill and quiet. I invited Wendy over. We're gonna bring in the new year together, and I have one other friend that's gonna come over, and we're just gonna watch the ball drop and probably have a champagne toast, and I'm gonna make dinner, a simple dinner. Like, I think we're gonna go with lasagna. Or lasagna roll-ups and, you know, like an Italian type dinner. So I'm just gonna work with as much as I have at home, and I only have like $50 to spend. My next video is gonna kind of be like a low budget, like how to throw a New Year's Eve party with only $50. So that'll be interesting to see, I hope. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm pretty much done here. I'm just gonna finish making these tamales and I'm gonna close out this video. Okay, I think I did good. We had 4 things of tamales to put in the freezer. And, you know, sometimes they get like a taste for them throughout the year. And a lot of times people are selling them out at the grocery store, like out in the parking lot. Now we can just make them ourselves. I'm really hoping that the bean ones are going to taste good. I just wanted to try something different and see like how it would go. So we'll find out eventually. I'm going to call it a night. I'm done. I'm beat. And I got some things done. Not quite everything that I wanted to get done, but things that definitely needed to get done. And I'm satisfied with that. So tomorrow's another day. We're going to prep for New Year's Eve. And I think I'm going to be filming for that as well. So you'll be able to see what we make for our New Year's Eve dinner, shopping, and cleaning and all of that. So stay tuned. Another video is coming soon. Thank you so much for hanging out. Love ya. Bye.
The greatest. Watch me now, look at how I make it. So come on, bring it on. Always know that I'ma be the greatest. Watch me now, look at how I make it. So bring it on.